Alright guys, I'm gonna give you guys my Mortal Kombat review. And since I figured I was gonna do it on YouTube, I wrote a whole bunch of notes on the back of a Dorito box. That's how serious I am about this. I'm serious. No, I'm serious, guys. I'm serious. Alright, so basically I asked one of my friends yesterday that watched the movie, Alan, and he said the movie's alright, it was rushed. Shut up. You and the rest of the internet, shut it. So everybody was saying like they were trying to say like downplay Mortal Kombat. Like, mind you, I'm a '90s baby. Okay, I'm not gonna expose my age. I'm a '90s baby. Okay, so the movie came out. I was too little, but I watched it when I was old enough to watch it. Right. I remember playing Mortal Kombat on Nintendo. What is it? Super Nintendo. It was the square ones. It was the big Super Nintendo thing. The you blow. I'll probably put a picture. Basically, you'll blow on the disc every time it was dirty, and then it'll start playing again. Basically, they made some movies back in the day, and I'm gonna tell you why those are so horrible and why the new one is so awesome. So, first of all, the first Mortal Kombat movie came out in 1994, and it was PG-13, and it was very dramatic. The plot was basically all about a girl, Sonya. If you haven't plot, so I'm not gonna spoil anything. There's gonna be no spoilers in this movie. I'm not gonna tell you anything. This is a non-spoiler review. But if you haven't seen the 1994 version of Mortal Kombat or the 1997 version, then I don't know what you're doing. But there's spoilers for those old movies, but for the new one, I'm not gonna say nothing about it. Shout out to them Blackhawks. Um, oh, and I mean, I think I can say this. So one of the characters in the new Mortal Kombat is from the South Side of Chicago, gang. So shout out to that. But so the original, it came out in 1995, and it was trash, and it was PG-13. So Mortal Kombat is known for all the fatalities and all the gore. So basically, it wasn't gory at all. So it was horrible. The first movie was horrible. The costumes were horrible. Oh my god, the costumes! This guy said it would look like a whole bunch of guys from Comic Con. No offense to all my guys at Comic Con with their costumes, but it looked like a whole bunch of guys with cardboard boxes made their costumes for the first movie. So the new movie, whoo, costumes on point. Bam, 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 bam. And back in the day, the moves were very like they're very stiff. Now the new moves, bro. Like if you played video games, if you watch all the movies, if you're from the '90s, you will love this new movie. And they basically include all the fatalities in the new movie. They include all the. I'm not gonna say what characters they didn't include, but most characters are in it that you'll notice, and you'll notice the correlation because all the fatalities are being used, and it's awesome. The new movie is awesome, awesome, awesome. Compared to the old movie, I think they had like one fatality, a couple fatalities in the old movies, and they were trash. They look horrible. Um, uh, in the first movie, they actually had a tournament. It was a horrible tournament though. Even though they did kind of have the storyline was all based off like trying to save a girl and a wacky ass tournament, I guess. Um, and in the old movie, Kano didn't have really a backstory. A lot of these characters didn't really have a backstory. They're just like rushed them in there. And this new movie it's connected so well. I was mad. I was like, wow, this is amazing. So basically, it's the new movie is amazing. Go watch it, please. So yeah, in the old movie, they were just teleporting through place to place without any concept or meaning. I feel like in the new one, they explain everything and how everything's done and why everything is done in the new one. So they're not just doing anything like the old Mortal Kombat. And in the old Mortal Kombat, Katana was there, and she helped out a lot. In this new movie, they ain't get help from nobody. Ain't nobody was helping these people. And just like in the last movie, Raiden's trash. Raiden, you suck. I don't even know why they. Oh, Raiden hates people. He's supposed to take care of the humans, and he hates humans. Ugh, I don't even get it. Yeah, but the first storyline was kind of more like dramatic because they didn't have the CGI or they didn't have the effects. I don't know. They just didn't have the brains, so they had a base. It was like deep into drama, and it was trash. Action scenes were trash. And the new one, everything's so connected. Like I said, the storyline is connected from the beginning to the end. Um, all I gotta say is Sub-Zero, he a bad guy. I don't know if you remember in the old games he was a bad guy, but in this one they made it clear he a bad guy. Um, oh, and then in the old movie, it was cool because like they actually challenged people, like they played fair, like oh I challenge you. And the new one, ain't nobody was playing fair, ain't nobody, hey, bro. Good guys were getting beat up. I really liked the new movie, because the good guys was getting their butts whooped, and there was a lot of character building, so it was really good. I really liked it. A lot of people say it was rushed, but your face is rushed. Like I think it was perfect timing for everything that they explained. I think it was a good enough amount of time. Oh, yeah, so the video games were just so gory back in the day. They had like a secret blood mode. I guess like you can unlock it so it can be gory. Like if you knew how to do it, I guess there was a secret code. Yeah, and that's what the first movie lacked. This new movie did not lack blood at all. People was bleeding here, there. People was really getting killed. These fatalities in the new movie looked amazing. Like they really looked like the video game fatalities. Like amazing. Like Mortal Kombat, you gotta go see it. Just go watch it. But I'm just telling you why. There's like a million reasons why you should go watch it. But I'm just and it's like the first great movie in a long time that's come out. Like, and I got it on HBO Max. I didn't have HBO Max, and I got it on HBO Max, and I just want to say it's worth it. Yeah, I'm about to watch Godzilla versus Kong next. And that one has a big storyline. This Mortal Kombat line, they're trying to make it like a Marvel fan storyline where it's gonna go expand and crazy and crazy. And I think this first movie was rushed just to see what kind of reaction they got. And now that they know they got I'm sure they got a super positive reaction. They're gonna expand the story. And the thing is, a lot of these kids nowadays, you guys won't be able to understand unless you really go back into play all the old games. And I doubt you guys are gonna play the old games because they'll make you feel like you'll hate the old games because they're trash, and you'll have to watch all the old movies. But if you're a '90s baby, you understand all the hidden eggs, I guess you can call them. Let's see, how much did Mortal Kombat gross? Let's see. It says 122 million US and 51. Oh, let's see. 22.5 million at home they made. That's still not nothing compared to like before. So hopefully this movie gets some good traction. But if they do get the money, I'm sure they're gonna expand their universe. And like I said, a lot of you guys won't notice these characters until they start releasing the new characters. Like now in the video games, they have like Freddy Krueger and Jason and all that. And like, bro, the first Mortal Kombat game had like 8 characters, and that was good enough. That was good enough. All right, so then there was the video game came out in 1992, and that was on Super Nintendo, so that was a great game. Now that game costs like $30. A lot of people are playing that now. So and there was a second movie in like what is it, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and that movie was trash too. That one came out in 1997. Bro, that one was super trash. Go back and watch it. Mortal Kombat 1997 Annihilation. It's trash. CGI is trash. Basically, it starts off right after the first movie, Mortal Kombat, ends. The bad guys just start taking over. Basically, the good guys won the tournament in the first movie. And then the bad guys just came in and they Shao Kahn, no, not Shao Kahn, whatever, the big guy with the mask, I don't know, I'll put a picture there. He took over, and he brought all types of new characters. There was in the second movie, Annihilation, people, they were just trying to shove so many characters in, like Scorpion and Sub-Zero really didn't even have a big feud. In the new movie, they had a very personal feud, and I really, really like that about them. I really like the personal feud that Scorpion and Sub-Zero had in this one. So please comment and let me know what you guys think. What's your thoughts? Yeah, but basically the good guys get punked in this new movie. The good thing is like people just don't disappear. Everybody gets put in the storyline perfect in the new movie. Not like the old movie where they're just shoved in. Bro, in the old movie, there would be characters. There were so many characters that just showed up once or twice and never showed up again. Like in the like Scorpion showed up in the Mortal Kombat Annihilation and never showed up again. Trash. And this one, like I feel like everything was so connected. Once again, connected. So yeah, so a lot of characters, building, costumes were trash in the second movie as well. So basically, they made like $122 million in the first movie, and then like $50 million in the next movie, and they had a bigger budget, and it was trash. So it was in the last time they made a movie was in 1997. So you could imagine what it's almost 24 years that they haven't made a Mortal Kombat movie. It's now you know why. But Warner Brothers made this one, and hey, if you see the police, Warner Brother. Hey, I remember rest in peace to my brother. He always used to have that shirt. It had the Warner Brothers sign, and it said, "If you see the police, Warner Brother." Rest in peace to my bro. But my brother liked all these movies too. Me and my brother, we used to always watch all these movies and stuff. And we used to pretend to fight and all that. You know, rest in peace to the guy. Oh yeah, and the CGI in this Annihilation is trash, bro. The last battle versus Shao Kahn or whatever his name is and Liu Kang, trash. Liu Kang turns into like this fake CGI dinosaur. Bro, all the CGI in the new movie, Bro, the CGI, bro, you'll see, like, like I said, if you're a 90s baby, you're going to see the CGI from the old movies to these movies. Awesome, bro. The new movie did so much justice to Mortal Kombat, and I'm so thankful for it. Thank you. Please make another one. Please make another one. Anybody that says Mortal Kombat is trash, you're trash. I hate you. Stop talking. Yeah, so basically, the first Mortal Kombats were trash, the worst movie ever. Oh, but they did have the cyborgs in the old one, so hopefully they bring back the cyborgs. There's that red one, Smoke, that black one, and then the red one, and then the yellow one. But the new movie, yeah, it is rated R, so I wouldn't take your kids. Like I said, it's for 90s kids. If you were born, I say before like 97 and under, or maybe 99 and under, you might have the chance of knowing all this stuff and you'll get all the nostalgia feeling. But every time I was watching, I'm going to watch it again, but every time I was watching it, it just felt like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to watch the King Kong and Godzilla, and hopefully that one has a great storyline too, based off the comics that I've read on a couple guys that read comic books on YouTube and do reviews. I really like the storyline, so I think the Godzilla, a lot of people are trying to copy what Marvel did and create a big franchise. Don't blame them. A lot of money. But in the new movie, there's no tournament. It's just like everywhere. Basically, it has no order. I mean, the storyline is great, but it's nothing. Okay, everything you thought about the first movie, nothing like this movie. It's like completely its own thing, and I kind of really do like it. I kind of wish it was more tournament based, but this new movie, the storyline was great, but there's no tournament in this movie like the last time. And then Shang Tsung punks everybody in this movie. But everybody is tied together. The storyline is put well together, like a well made cake. Makes sense. They, like I said, they showed all the fatalities in this new one. And like I said, the rivalries were all there. Everybody that, you thought there was a rivalry back then in the old games, they bring them back and they revamp them and they do them justice real good. Yeah, so basically that's all my points. Basically, I'm saying this movie is off the hook. Everything in this movie really does come together well. Oh, that looks gross. Sorry, guys. Stealthy. Yeah, but I recommend go see it. It's kind of more for adults, and it's kind of more for. I mean, hopefully, it's for girls too. Okay, sorry, guys. Go. I just wish I wanna. If y'all some ladies and you love this movie, please comment below and let me know you love it. Cause I don't ever meet women that like movies that I like. I don't even meet women. I'm just kidding. Nah, but it's just a movie to go really sit back and watch if you were into all them video games. I'm a video game guy. It's just now I'm too broke to play video games. And every time I am playing video games, I try to optimize and make money. So check into my Clash Royale videos. I do play Clash Royale on the side. But basically, like the new Mortal Kombat X games and all that have so many characters. It's gonna take a long time to catch up. And I honestly think they have like I like this movie a lot. Hopefully, the response is good, and I honestly hope that they get to build the storyline a lot better and a lot slower. Cause I mean, it did feel like it was a lot, but it was like good. It was a lot of good. Like basically, some movies rush movies, then you're like, oh, that's just too much. This is just good enough. Like, oh, this is like when you go to Denny's and you don't expect the steak to be great, but it's like, damn, the chef back there really trying. You want to go give that man a hug. That's how this is. So, like I said, I recommend you go watch this movie. And if you do, please tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys liked about this movie, what you didn't like about this movie. Oh, and the costumes were great in this movie. I really love the costumes in this one. I really felt like it did justice. And there's some new surprises in this movie that are not even in the past. So that's really cool. I really like that about this movie, that they still gave us some surprises that we weren't expecting. Because, it's kind of like when you watch the Power Rangers movie, you're like, oh, I know all this stuff. But they added some new stuff. Yeah, same thing. I like the Power Rangers movie. That was a good movie. Let me know if you guys want me to do a review on the Power Rangers movie. I love Power Rangers. Power Rangers are awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Go watch Mortal Kombat. I think it was one of the best movies on earth. Like and subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts were on the movie. Peace.